I love this job.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, in that Technicolor rainbow in between, it's your boy Trey Proper.
It's your boy Big Herb.
And you're live with us again on Blurs and Whiskey. We are laughing maniacally. Yes, I'm doing it. Yes, I am.
Already?
We already. So, our very appreciated and illustrious off-camera guy.
Yes, this guy.
His better half has revealed to us that he has been chewing on a bag of old meat. So basically,
no, not a Slim Jim. Not a Slim Jim. Literally.
He's been eating it all morning.
It's like he took the T-bone out of the steak.
It's a fillet.
It's a fillet. Was it New York strip?
Don't make him feel better. Don't make him going in. You catching all this shade. So before we even get the show started, I gotta go in on you. Y'all can't see this Bama's walking around with a hot
literally
a steak.
It's literally like,
and then she tells us he's eating it cold out of the refrigerator. If this ain't the most lumberjack shit I ever heard in my life, yeah, I'm giving you one off the top, homie.
Oh man,
let's go ahead and get to it, man.
Let's get to these church announcements. So, who does it? Who made you? Okay, seriously. Oh man, 90s bar crawl is going on September 21st. We at the Blurs and Whiskey, we want to go and get our tickets soon. Actually, we missed the date on there because then we missed the sale date. Because originally it was $29 and then I just went up to $39. So make sure that you get your tickets right now. It's on 90sbarcrawl.com. Like once again, September 21st, Baltimore Comic-Con. We're going. Oh, yeah. I mean, at this point, tickets are $25. So what's the way? If you don't have $25, what are you doing with your life? Go ahead and just get your money together. Go and meet us down there. Yeah. Trey's gonna be down there on the the 18th?
I'm going Friday, 18th. Saturday. I'm going Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, it's from the 18th to the 20th of October. I will only be able to be there on the 19th. Trey will be there with Trey Jr. And
yep.
Go ahead and they got their costume already. Me and Trey, we're gonna get our stuff. Are we going as the what's the name? The
Mario Brothers
again. Okay.
So we got a special little twist on it.
Yeah, so be sure to meet us down there. It's at the Baltimore Convention Center. Tickets start at $25. And for more information, you can go on to BaltimoreComicCon.com. Also, people that's going to be there, Neil Adams, Brian Azzarello, and Jim Lee. So, yeah, be sure to go and check that out. Also, October 2nd, AEW will be coming to DC for its inaugural show on cable television. AEW on TNT at the Capital One Center. I believe tickets are still on sale. Go ahead and get your tickets. This Sunday, not today, but the following Sunday, will be as WWE Clash of Champions, September 15th. You can go and check out the Blurs at Summers.
As always.
And you can check us down at Summers again on November 9th. Or then again, we might actually get the tickets for this. AEW full gear.
That's going to be in Baltimore.
It's going to be in Baltimore, so we might have to go and get
a whole bunch of wrestling going on. A whole bunch of wrestling.
Man. But as always, go on to blursandwhiskey.com. Make sure to get your merch. Ding. Go and get your other merch. Mm-hmm. And Trey.
Yes.
I believe. Before we get into that, you got prior episodes that you can go on YouTube. You can go on Castbox. Go on like, share, comment, subscribe. You know the routine. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, also in our fan page, and be sure to check us out. If you haven't been added, go and hit one of us up, or you can just go on Blurs and Whiskey fan page. Should be able to add yourself onto there. But we do have a special announcement for our new apparel.
Oh, okay, yeah. I got a shirt. I finally got one out there. I did share it yesterday. I was psyched. You know what I'm saying? It's my little likeness on it. I'm impressed about that, Joe. So go ahead, check us out, blurswhiskey.com. You can actually purchase all of our merchandise there. So I was geeking yesterday.
I am thoroughly happy for this man. He got his shirt. But yeah.
I'm the last one to get a shirt.
He's the last one to get. Oh, Cam had a shirt before both of us, and this is our show.
Exactly.
I mean,
so, yeah, he ain't even been here in a minute. So anyway,
yeah.
But let's get into it.
Yeah.
So, character of the week. Y'all don't have a Shuri?
They don't have a Shuri.
Okay, all right, well, yeah. Shuri, the sister of Black Panther, one of the breakout stars of the
What are those?
That was the worst part of that movie. That was the worst part.
It was funny though. I mean, it
was like 2-year-old reference.
Dude, he had on Jesus Walk sandals.
He's in Africa.
Okay.
Jordan ain't exactly popular over there.
You ain't have to have Jordans, man. You don't have to have Jordans in Africa.
Anyway, Shuri.
You worth over $1 billion.
Anyway, Shuri. The sister of T'Challa, Black Panther. She's actually made her first appearance in May of 2005 as his younger sister. She actually took over the mantle and became the first female Black Panther in history in the comics, and she's a powerhouse. She's actually got some pretty good power. She can actually turn her skin into stone. She's not a mutant like the X-Men. She's got super speed. She can anamorph into black birds. Apparently, I've actually
intelligent and
Yes, she's also super intelligent.
She's the smartest person in the MCU.
Yeah, so we just wanted to put a spotlight on her and her capabilities because apparently they're going to be doing a limited series of hers that's going to be released in 2020. So she's going to get her own standalone comic. So if you want to check that out, something for your daughters to get their hands on to and look for somebody that looks like them in the comics. Shuri's probably going to be that person. Okay. Off the break, yes.
Wow. Okay.
I never try to hit him.
Yeah. You better watch out because Christmas might make an appearance and jack you up for hitting her husband.
I don't care. She
don't
deserve it.
Okay. All right. And look,
Yeah. She just told on him eating cold meat. So.
She did. She did.
Frozen flesh. The breakfast of champions. Anyway,
nums.
On a serious note, wanted to send thoughts and prayers out to Kevin Hart. He had an accident this past week. It was pretty serious. Major back injury is what it's been called as. He was driving around in his new. Oh, he wasn't driving. It was someone else was driving the car. And what was the name of the car?
I think it was a Bluebird. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was his favorite vehicle. Whereas
wasn't that on what's the name? Legends of the Hidden Temple. That was the name of one of the teams, the Blue Barracudas.
That was the most random.
No, the name of the car is a Barracuda.
Okay.
I just figured that.
Literally reaching. You just stretching out there. Okay, all right. So, wow, that was
wow.
But also we got our drink of the week. So we decided to go back. It's not really new to us, but we tried something different. We're going to give Angry Orchard a good old taste test, and it didn't shoot up this time. All right, this time we're good. Because any other time, it's just trying to. Yeah. So, what do you think?
It's tasty.
It's a tasty beverage.
Yes,
it is a tasty beverage. So, Angry Orchard is what is it, 5%? 12%? No. 5%. I was right the first time. I could be wrong, but it's highly unlikely. We're trying that out, but also because it is beer, we went. I like good old.
I like beer, but I like all forms of alcohol.
Yeah, we went some good old whiskey and just call it a day.
Yep.
Jack Daniels. If you don't know about that, you're too young to be watching.
How do you not know about JD? It's a question.
Yeah. So this it's been an interesting week as far as everything social media wise. We also have we want to start doing Meecha. What was that? I don't know. Meecha.
What's Meecha?
Meat sandwiches?
No, we're not doing meat sandwiches. That didn't mean sandwich. Anyway,
savage over there. We
started doing meme spotlights. So we recently shared a couple of pictures.
On them Arby's. I have the meats.
No, let's not do that. We're doing meme spotlights. So the most popular meme that we've seen recently has been the SpongeBob, I believe. So, which one has been your favorite so far?
My favorite so far has to be the one. It's a guy saying whenever he's getting some cheeks. Some yamage. And this one right here, 37 seconds in, the NUT is about to say like, "Oh, I'm out here."
Oh wow! Like it's been a plethora of them running around rampant on our page. So I just wanted to spotlight it. So if you guys have anyone that have not been seen or that have been seen, go ahead and go to the fan page, post those up, and we'll talk about them a little bit more.
Yes.
Next up, Netflix is changing up. Some of their programming is actually changing from its original designation, where it was binge-worthy. They, Netflix pretty much. I don't know why they ain't trademarked yet, but they to do the whole binge watch thing that we've all gotten accustomed to over the last decade and so on and so forth.
I'm a little. I don't know what to think about it, because in the beginning I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna like this. I don't think I'm gonna like it at all. But then on the flip side, I'm thinking of it like this: we always get Netflix and ignore people. We always think about like whenever our favorite shows go on week by week. We're like, oh man, I can't wait. I'm anticipating this show, and then the buzz gets dead after like a week. Yeah. So I mean, I get it.
I don't know if the buzz goes dead.
I'm saying like the first weekend that it's available on Netflix. We're like, oh my god, we gotta go and watch this. Did you guys see this? Did you guys see this? And then everybody starts spoiling the whole entire series that first weekend. And I mean, and for those of you who don't binge watch, I mean, you're sitting there trying to make sure that you can catch it whenever you can, but then you go and look on Twitter, oh, spoiler alert, and here you go. Well, so I mean, I get it. For certain shows, I think that you should do it. For some, it's just, let's just go ahead and.
I saw that one. That's my favorite one. I think that with binge watching, it is. I think first off, I think that people have they've gotten used to the fact that you have the capability to binge, and that's one place where we've all become respectful. And we don't spoil. We've canceled spoil culture.
Oh yeah.
So nobody wants to spoil things, so they're respectful of the fact that it's all been released. Don't tell nobody. When somebody says spoiler alert, people will literally get up and leave the room. They're jumping out the plane on that one. They don't want to deal with it. So, but I did want to put up a proper poll. I need to hashtag that. Yeah. So, let's do a live poll. What do you think you would prefer to get into? Would you prefer to binge watch or have weekly release on your favorite shows? So let's do that up. But on that note. What's the day? Yeah, this one.
Wow. Yeah. He actually hit the camera this time.
I did.
Oh, wow.
I did.
Impressive.
I didn't hit
it. Only took you like 28 weeks to actually just...
No, that's good. I've hit it. It bounces off of it and goes over it and hits the off-camera guy. But yeah, this next thing like really, it pissed me off. So apparently last week, there was a gentleman who assaulted... He's a teacher in Baltimore. Go figure.
Nigga, that's what it really is.
Who assaulted a 7-year-old child. He actually broke the child's jaw. And
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I'm trying.
Go ahead.
I'm trying my best not to go off. But this is ridiculous. The fact that somebody would actually put their hands on a 7-year-old child and to the forceful point that you shatter his jaw. Like you see, we don't even want to put in the picture. But this motherfucker right here, he
bitch made ass nigga. I'll say it for you. I mean, here's the thing. I get it, one thing because I've actually used to work in as a paraprofessional. I get it. Some kids may pluck your nerves or whatever. Nothing is worth hitting a child like that. I mean, hitting a child. Period. That's not your kid. Because I know if somebody were to put their hands on Miles, I'd go all the way to F.
Yo, everybody.
He. I mean, seriously. I don't care. Whatever happens to him, he deserves them. I mean, dudes, you literally shattered a kid, a 7-year-old. A 7-year-old don't know no better. I mean, the fact of the matter that you really thought it was okay to just sock a little kid in the face. I mean, we laugh about that stuff on like movies to say like when he throws a ball at like they playing tag or whatever. Yeah. But this is serious. Yeah. Don't come over there and do
and that's why I use the words. You assaulted him.
You assaulted him.
Assault and battery. So
I mean, if you ever, we don't want to put out because
what jail would he be going to? We going to Jessup? If he's
I don't even know.
I don't know where he would go, but wherever you at, I hope Blurs of Whiskey reaches there so they can hear me say, "No, I'm not going to."
No.
I'm not gonna do that.
But
not gonna call for violence against somebody.
But I mean, it'll happen to him. Karma reaches out.
Yes.
So I mean, in this situation, my thing is this: our thoughts and prayers go out to the 7-year-old's family. I mean, Lord knows what you guys feel like right now. We send our. I
want to put hands on that.
Yeah, I mean.
So with that said, we're gonna go ahead and open up the phone lines. If you guys have anything you want to offer and want to say or contribute to the show, you can definitely just call at 443-371-3155. I totally messed up the number.
55?
My bad.
6 months.
Wow. I mean, we're on episodes 28.
Yeah. I was like, wait a minute. I forgot the number. I'm human. Okay, it happens.
You got a sideshow, Trey? Huh?
Really?
You accidentally said your other show number, Trey?
Black men don't cheat. Man, where's the call line at? I can't even open up the call line.
I like that one.
When in doubt, deny.
Oh man, that's funny. It said black women.
Coming this fall, Trey Proper. What else am I doing? Come on now. But yeah, so we go to get. I need to get.
That's funny. That's funny.
Oh man, that was bad. But yeah, it's
but he may be wrong, and this time it is likely.
Anyway.
Oh man.
Have we not done the calls as long? Wait,
yeah.
I need the mouse. I need the mouse.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to turn it on. Okay, now you can have the mouse back. So, but in other news, there was another incident that happened. Huh?
You'd already turned it on.
Is it okay?
Yeah, okay. I mean, we
This is gonna be a long
both of our
show.
EPs are here, so yeah.
We're not supposed to talk about them. But in other news, there was a young man whose mom forced him to get a haircut. So I think this situation was a little bit different. Basically,
I'm sorry. This was funny. I'm sorry. We went from a situation where it was a bad situation for a 7-year-old. This one, I don't have any sympathy for this kid because
11.
I don't have any sympathy for this kid. This kid was acting like you know what, he did something wrong, and his mother decided to punish him. The way that she decided to punish him, snip, snip to there. She said, you know what, we're going to go ahead and just chop it all off. He decided to say, no, mommy, I won't do it again. I won't do it again. I won't do it again. And the rest of the guys in there were like, you know what?
My whole thing is, I couldn't tell my mom I wasn't going to do something. There was no...
You're gonna have
if I tell
Tracy Dillon, no, I ain't gonna do nothing.
You gonna say
and I'm 35. Yeah, I see it. My mom was retired. She ain't working for nobody. She living her best life with my daddy. By the way,
I know
22 years they celebrated this past week. Congratulations, mom and dad.
Congratulations.
So, but this one right here.
Oh yeah, remember that's why I put that because remember back in the day when they were punishing kids for real and giving them the old man hair. You want to act grown? We gonna shave your head like you grown. Yeah, and I told little Trey the same thing. You act crazy if you want to. You be walking around here with a bowl cut. So no, but he acted out, and then there was actually, and I shared the original post on my main page, and you know there was a back and forth about it because there's a belief or understand people believe that some children or some children period should have full carte blanche to have control over their image and their body, you know, and to the body to an extent I understand, but at the same time,
give me the tag.
Go ahead.
Nah, I gotta say this, you know, and I'm sticking up for my man Trey on this one. We had a woman that came out there and decided to tell him how to know. I'm calling her out. I mean, she ain't following you no more, so I mean, she wanted to block people. So guess what? We're gonna unblock that one right there. So any person who has a problem with how I discipline my child, I'm not going to say exactly what I want to say right now, but EAD from the back. So just in case you don't know what that means, just go and look it up. That's how I feel about it, because I'm going to do is that.
Grandma, don't look it up.
No, don't look it up, Grandma. Please don't look it up. So I'm not going to let you tell me how to discipline my child. And if you're going to come over there and say stuff like, oh, you're embarrassing the child, I told you not to do this. You decided to go ahead and do something on your own, and guess what? You have to suffer the consequences. And for somebody telling me how to discipline my child, that's the only way I can tell you without socking you in the face. Because you're telling me how I should raise my child. I didn't tell you how to raise your child, or not. I mean, that's my child. I'm doing what I feel that it is deemed necessary. Yeah. And I just feel like, hey, you can sit there and say, I'm gonna take your PlayStation. What's the PlayStation gonna do? Your
embarrass you. My mama would be like, I'm coming up to your school. I'm gonna embarrass you in front of the whole.
You want to embarrass me? I'm going to embarrass you.
But the other half of this, and I do agree, she get EAD. I don't care. She's no longer on my friends list. I'm still here. The other half of it was towards the end of the video, the young man.
Yeah, this one was
after the barbers joined it, because he was basically like snatching away from his mom. Another thing I was never going to do. You know, they had to restrain him, and they held him in the chair, and they made him force to get his hair cut. And he started to exclaim he's going to commit suicide. So. Yeah,
that took a dark turn for me. I was like,
I don't, and my original post, I said, you know, mental health is very important. Like, we do have to make sure if it was hypothetically my son in that situation, you're still gonna get your haircut.
You're just gonna do it.
But we're gonna have a conversation for either just me and you, or we're gonna actually have a professional to sit down and talk to you about this, because that's not something that you do. So it could be something that's a little bit more going on with that child. But I don't think it's so deep as to say children have the right to dictate what they're going to do and what they're not going to do.
You live in my house.
In comparison with, and going to opposition against their parents. But if you feel as though you have a contrary belief or thought to what I've stated here, or what my co-host stated here, you can definitely hit that phone line.
Yeah. In this situation, let me tell my parents what I'm not going to do. Okay? Not only will Tracy Dillard go ahead and slap the living hell out of me.
We heard about you.
Yeah. And then I got Fred Dillard that's willing to do the same thing. And Herb Sr. who's going to do the same exact thing. So that's three ass whoopings that I'm going to be taking if I tell my parents no. So yeah, that's not going to happen. You live in my house. You follow my rules. If you lead to something saying like you're going to take your life, yeah. You need to take it. You need to take that step back. We're still going to do what we just said we're going to do, but we're also going to have a talk right after. Like one thing I do with my son, whenever he does something wrong and I discipline him, I pull him to the side and I say, Miles, you know why I did this, right?
Yeah.
And if he says no, I don't understand. This is why I did what I did. I love you. You're my son. Yeah. You're my little man. But at the same time, you are not going to be disrespectful to me or your mother or anybody else. So that's how I feel about it. I mean, and any person trying to tell me,
you know what that's called?
Parenting.
Good parenting.
Yeah, exactly.
Good parenting.
Thank you.
I get so mad when my kids get in trouble because I feel like I'm the one being punished. I spend so much time at work. It's like, okay, now I get to kick it with my kids, and then it's like, yeah, he's punished. He can't do anything. I'm like, well, then I don't do anything. And then it's like, and now I go to him. It's like, now I'm mad at you because it's like, I don't even know what he got in trouble for. I just found out he got in trouble. It's like, now you're in trouble with me because now I don't get to hang out with you.
No steak for you, son.
No bag of meats.
No bag of meats at all.
But Dad, I want my Ziploc bags and drumsticks. You were not allowed to throw anything back at us.
So bad.
He really does. Let's check these comments. Let's check these comments. All right.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, Lillian. It tagged you and stuff. I want to ask. Well, unfortunately, we can't. We probably been show prepping, so we might have missed it. But send me a message. I'll answer whatever questions I can. Yeah, I can't do it on the show. Well, I mean, you what? Send me a DM. Moving on.
Yeah. Are you ready for some football?
Everybody voted.
So,
what'd you say? We're at 100% prefer to binge watch.
Oh yeah, we all have lives that we want to escape from for 4 hours.
Yeah. So yes, the NFL season started this past Thursday. But the entertaining part of it all has been going on this whole entire summer.
Darren said you already know if it was one of his kids, whole goon squad gonna roll up.
Yes. And the Goonettes.
They'll be there first.
my trusty road dog, my partner in crime right here, he's decided to take himself out of this situation. And I mean, and rightfully, and I'm with him on this. I ride or die with my homeboy right here. He's not supporting any football this year. And I stand with him. Me, on the other hand, I'm watching football. Some interesting details happened over the last month and a half that's been brewing and brewing and brewing. And more so got to the point to where it's like, if I were to do the same exact things that Antonio
so I don't get fined.
If I would have did some things that Antonio Brown would have did, I would have got.
You know why I'm here.
Would have got fired a long time ago. So Antonio Brown just signed a contract not too long ago, and he got.
I'm about that action, boss.
You're blocking the memes, comfort, man.
This guy. So Antonio Brown, he got traded over to the well, it's not the Oakland Raiders anymore.
To the Raiders.
Can I speak? Can I speak off camera, guy? This is my realm. Okay.
I'm ready. Use the right words.
What?
Oh man, really
that's a threat. Okay. I don't know what's worse, bodying or that one. So, I can't even do it now. Okay. So this past week, we've had interesting little details that happened about Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown got traded this past offseason from the Pittsburgh Steelers to the Oakland Raiders. The Oakland Raiders said, like, well, this is going to be the best transition that he's ever had. He's getting paid. He's getting this, that, and the third. And then he got his feet frozen in a cryo chamber.
Mm-hmm. He did not wear protective shoes.
And he frostbitten his feet. Okay, kind of weird. We're going to still make sure that you're taken care of. But he didn't go to practice the whole entire time after he healed up. And then he was like, I'm not going to practice because I don't have the right helmet on. And it's not even it's not a safety helmet. It's mainly because he says, I can't see. And it's been mandated. He's went to grieve it 3 times and got turned down by the league. And everybody's saying this is a safe helmet. He said, no, I want it done my way.
You know, remember that movie? What was the movie with Matt Stone and Trey Parker? Was it Basketball?
Basketball.
Where they were just like all the stars of everything started becoming divas. We were experiencing that with the NFL and the NBA and everything else that's sports related. Yeah. They are all becoming divas. And it's all a cash grab. That's why I'm not paying attention.
And then to keep on going, he said he got fined for not showing up to work, which that would happen to us.
How much did he get fined?
$40,000. So and he's making $30 million this.
Can I borrow $40,000? Anyway,
yeah. To keep on going, triggered. So to keep on going, he also decided I'm going to go and put up the fine, the letter that I'm getting fined on IG and say like, oh, this is some old BS. Y'all gonna feel my rap this season when I go. Just seeing another one of the pictures. But yes. Any other time we will actually still be getting fined. I mean, like who also goes on a tangent on IG about their job, but it doesn't end there. He gets it. He said he goes up to the job and calls his boss, the GM, a cracker. I'm not making this up. and then gets into a fisticuffs with him. And then they said, well, we're gonna find you part of your guaranteed money. And he said, fine. If you guys aren't gonna pay me my full $30 million, release me. And just yesterday, that's exactly what happened.
Was it yesterday? Or was it the day
It's
before?
yesterday.
Oh, okay.
And within hours, and so our trusty EP, Chrissy, she called it. I said, who's going to be dumb enough to go and pick up Antonio Brown? I said, it's probably going to be the Redskins because they're stupid enough to do that. And that is my team. But then again, before I even got the chance to say it, Chrissy said, I bet you the Patriots are going to pick him up. And lo and behold, an hour later, the New England Patriots picked him up. And so he would be playing this week, but apparently because it's too early in the season, the week had just finished up, so he can't play this week. He's gonna have to play the following week. So,
well,
yeah. Antonio Brown, dude.
I mean, I wouldn't be sad if I'm still making $15 million.
Oh, who's that disembodied voice coming off side of the screen? Who is that? Would you like to introduce yourself?
Off-camera woman.
It is off-camera woman. But no, it's Christmas. Hi, everybody. I'm just sitting over here to the side having my good
She said that she is still under the weather, so she can't get on camera today.
I
can't.
I mean, okay, if you say so. What's next on the itinerary?
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Yep, you probably get fined.
But checking the comments real quick. Yeah, we know he's a Patriots now. Yeah, you got Trey Lynch right now. Just don't have dreads anymore. But Sam Doja said the Patriots are so desperate to win, they'll do anything to win, even if they have to hire clown weed heads,
PED
users. Up, see more. Come on, see what that. What you know,
dude,
Sam.
He wrote a whole thesis.
Yeah, you got a whole thesis
with two pimps running the show. Oh, hey, look, and you know what? I'm just gonna say this. I ain't got a problem with how they running the show, because I'm gonna tell you this: if the Redskins are doing the same thing
like them,
oh Slim, you ain't gonna be able to shut me up. I'm telling you. I mean, and it's they found a way to pimp the system. I mean, seriously. I mean, they lost $30 million. He's getting $15 million this year because it was over that lifespan of that contract. It was like a multi-year contract. He's getting $15 million this year, $9 million guaranteed.
Okay.
So I mean, he's still making out with a pretty penny.
Make your money, homie. That's all.
I mean, he found a way to
I don't think he's a clown. I think he's
he's a clown. He's a clown. He found a way to.
He's done some clownish things. Yeah. He's done some other C-word things, but I'm not going to say what those are because it's a black show. But, you know, you make your money. If I found a way, if I found loopholes to get out of stuff and still make my money on it, you can't hate me for doing it. But, yeah.
Moving right along.
That was a bad. Well, it stood up that time. So, yeah. Sorry. I'm off.
You sound like a AC/DC running them backwards. Rewind type.
I'm kind of out of it. I'm still recovering from a more readers party last night. So excuse me. In other news, we had the. I put up another proper poll about the nail technician.
Oh yeah. Go ahead, man.
The nail shop in Chicago.
Yeah. Where
the owners have routinely placed hands on their patrons. And I actually asked the question of, we had a major turnout of 98% people who did not. But unfortunately, my cousin, yes, I'm going to call you out on this, Dana. She's the one person. I'm hoping that was a mistake. I'm hoping you clicked yes on that one for just either shits and or giggles. But, Joe, like, there are still people like
you rather make sure that your nails look good and having a... I'm praying that you just press the button by accident.
Please don't do that. That's just bad. I love you, Dana, but don't do that. Just no. But yes, people are still going to this nail salon and they're still getting their stuff done, and it's ridiculous. Like there are genuinely people who are out there who would rather go there than go to a black-owned business, and we have many of them out there that are willing to, give you good service, but ultimately a lot of people don't want to go to black services because they assume it's a negative stigma about it. When in reality, that's not the case. Mm-hmm. Stop looking at me like that. You keep looking at me like I'm going crazy. Anyway, but I don't think that's the case. I think if you give black businesses a chance, we have the opportunity to grow our wealth individually as a people, mm-hmm. and just be supportive. So
we're never gonna expand if you don't even give it a shot. And here's the thing, I mean, you may have some customers who wow. You may have some customers who actually have been some other places that's not black owned. They may do good service, but at the same time, come on, why don't we go ahead and look out for our people? I mean, what's wrong with actually going to black owned businesses and try to work it out and see exactly what they have? Because we're never going to work on our product and get better at our product if you don't show any acceptance to it and actually go out and try to work with it.
There's an old adage that says you can't be the wise man in your own village. There's a reason these people are coming to our communities to open their businesses.
Yeah. Because we get the money.
All right. So that's a jumping off point there. Look out for each other.
Yeah.
You can be the wise man in your own village. You can be a successful business amongst your own people if you choose to support the people around you.
Yeah.
They're coming over here and just kind of divide and conquer. Let's stop.
I agree.
And
I mean, but here's the thing. Let me
go ahead.
Here's the thing.
Off camera woman.
We go to the Vietnamese because it's usually Vietnamese people who do nails. We go to them because it's cheaper. I have no problem going to a black-owned nail salon, but I don't have $75 to get my nails done every 2 weeks. At a certain, when you're dealing with small businesses, the prices tend to be higher. But when you go,
needs to be better. If that's the case.
Right, the service needs to be better. But if I go to an Asian nail salon, I can get my nails done for $25, $30, and walk out the door. I don't have $50, $75, $100 every 2 weeks to give someone else.
I get that, but at the same time, in this situation.
Oh no! In this case, I would have found another Asian.
Okay,
like that's just.
Wow, not another black, another Asian. Wow.
I mean, I don't know if there's a black salon like down the street or anything. I'm not from Chicago, but what I'm saying is, if I would have found another nail salon altogether,
found another Asian.
Because I mean, here's the thing: you're not gonna put your hands on me. But
no, because they don't.
I just feel like we went from we need to go ahead and talk about how we can better our whole entire black people as a whole, and then if you bug.
I mean that's a nice transition into.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty much. But yeah. Moving right along, we are gonna
give an example of a good business that we would love to pay. We would love for you guys to patronize. Patron, yes.
We're
gonna have to do a Trey's words. We're gonna have to do it.
We're gonna have to. I mean,
yes.
We got
anyway.
We're moving right along, and a great segue into this promo that we're gonna do today is my homegirl Shantae. She has her Shantae Sutton. She has her own business called Taste Touch. Taste Touch is a mobile nail technician service that services the DMV area. It is established to make pampering yourself convenient for everyone, male, women, children, wide range of babysitter when you can get your nails done in the comfort of your own home. I mean, you can look at it like this. We can go ahead and travel out to these other places who are beating your ass, and then you can go ahead and just stay at home in your comfort of your own home. Shantae will come out to you, make sure your nails look good, your toenails look good, make sure that you're looking good for your man. You ain't got to worry about walking around on the dirty floors at those other places where they sitting there throwing you out the whole entire business. And you can just go ahead and stay at home. Shantae will run up to you. She'll go ahead and make sure your nails look good, your toes look good. You ain't got to worry about those slippers because you're walking around on your clean floors. I mean, hey, you ain't even got to worry about them kids running around the whole entire nail salon either because they were running around in the basement or they're running around in their room. I mean, hey, it sounds convenient to me. How about you, Trey?
So...
I mean, I know you don't have... Well,
yeah.
Chrissy, how does that sound for you?
That sounds good. Men can get manicures.
That's what I was saying. I was trying to pass the ball to you, man.
I'm just looking at my nails like, you're not worth $75.
Who said that this was $75?
Who said that she charged $75?
I just thought that was a going price. Huh?
No,
but let's check these comments real quick.
And by the way,
Patrice said, wait a minute, I pay $40 for my nails, and that's not including the petty.
Well,
so
go ahead and check out Taste Touch.
She got the right Asians.
You can go ahead and check out Taste Touch. Also, you can go and check her out on IG. It's called Taze_Touch. She also has military, senior citizens discount, and be sure to ask her about her referral discount. She told me about that, but I want you guys to go ahead and check that out on your own. She can go ahead and hook you up, and the next person up, hook you up too.
Each one help one up. That's all
come on. Let's support black businesses, man.
I would love to go get it. You know what? I would give it a shot. I've never done one, but I give it a shot.
I've done one before. It's actually pretty. It makes you feel good. All right. Deion Sanders said it best.
What?
You look good, you feel good. You feel good, you work good. You work good, they pay good.
Don't make me start on you. Don't. Anyway, so there was a rumor flying around. Yeah, moving on. There's a rumor flying around about a Hulk versus Wolverine movie.
Yeah.
So we searched high and low for it. We tried to do our research just in case this was actually true. It's a possibility that it could happen in the future, but that means there'd be a combination of another collaboration between two different studio companies, Disney and Universal, because Universal still has the rights to Hulk vs. Wolverine. Now, my opinion on this is, well, they have the rights to the Incredible Hulk and all of his connecting characters, and now Disney has Wolverine. So there's, it would be a great fight movie. Yes, it would double as somebody gave me the idea that
but
to
then
make
again,
it a horror
because
movie.
his arm's kind of crippled now.
Who?
Hulk.
He's the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, but I mean, we don't know how much that heals.
He's gonna.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, he's gonna.
If it heals up, I mean, hey, who?
But ultimately, the reason why I think this would actually be a good idea. Now, granted, it's just a rumor. It's not. Nothing has been put into production. They haven't done any casting. We still don't know who's going to be Wolverine in the MCU. But the reason why it would be good is because in Wolverine's first appearance in the comics, which is one of the clips that are rolling past. Well, anyway, and his first appearance was in Hulk. I think it was 205. Where's Maestro? He would know. But in one of the issues of Hulk is where Wolverine.
Yeah, I said it again. Fuck him. It's gonna keep going. I gotta stay consistent. Keep on going. Keep going.
I can't wait till y'all just.
Hey, look, man. Keep going. Keep going.
Anyway, Wolverine appeared in the Hulk comics first, and it was during a battle against something called a Wendigo, which is like a big white werewolf. So they could do it like a horror movie and make Wolverine the main character, and then spin off into the Marvel universe as far as the X-Men. So that I think would be actually interesting. But that also brings us back to that old adage: who's going to play Wolverine? Because I don't see nobody doing it just yet.
Well, wasn't there a rumor that they said if they bring him to the MCU, that what's the dude's name that played?
Daniel Radcliffe?
No, not Daniel Radcliffe. No, the dude that played
said.
No, the dude that played the original Wolverine. What's his name?
Jackman?
I heard a rumor saying, I don't know how much the rumor is true, so don't quote me. I heard the rumor was if he goes back, if they try to bring it to the MCU, he would try to work as it.
Well, they wouldn't. I don't think they would.
I don't know how much of it is true.
Yeah, because it would have been major news.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If that was the case, because
it's just a rumor.
But Marvel's had the X-Men back for a good since we've been halfway through the show, so about 4 months or so. Yeah. So we would have heard about that by now, but. He's also a little bit up in age, and he's got the skin cancer thing, so he's not trying to do as much acting as he used to. But that's why they've been trying to find a new Wolverine, because he's going to be the linchpin of the X-Men division of the MCU. So, but that whole thing about that would be a total rumor. If you guys think it's if you think it's a good idea to do a Hulk versus Wolverine movie to do the introduction of the MCU, leave a comment. You can give us a call. We can have a conversation about it.
I'm for it.
I'm for it. If they do it the horror movie route. So that's all I want.
I'm mad that John just made it like the Povo, like just.
Yes, it just cleared it. Yes. So, I mean, hey, I think it'll be work. And next news, 443-371 3155. Definitely give us a call.
Next up, moving right along, we're getting into what happened this past week. Well, this last week, Jericho is the brand new AEW heavyweight champion. And
the inaugural champion of AEW.
And I don't know how you want to explain how.
2 days later, he
lost the belt.
This is not fake. This is not a work.
This is not the 24/7 champ.
No,
lost.
That's WWE.
Not that one. No, I'm saying he didn't lose it like he just lost the championship belt. He lost it. He physically lost his title. No, he lost it.
He lost it.
Fine.
He lost it.
He was drinking a little bit of the bubbly, and he just
not the bubbly.
Okay?
The bubbly.
Yes, no, that about
have a little bit of the bubbly
because Chris Jericho is he's the goon, so he got toe up at the bar and left his belt behind. Is what happened. So, luckily, Tallahassee police located the belt and returned it to him a couple days later. But literally, it was just funny.
Because exactly how he felt about that belt. Apparently,
I'm many belts Chris Jericho has.
Yeah.
But he had a little bit too much to drink, lost the belt. Tallahassee, they found it. But the ironic part was that he won the belt the first time, not 24 hours beforehand, and then it just magically disappeared. So. Don't forget to shout out grandparents. Happy Grandparents Day.
Happy Grandparents Day. Yes. It is. Yeah. It's the.
I didn't know it was a thing. Because my grandma. Happy birthday, Grandma, because her birthday was on the 4th, and
Happy birthday.
So yeah, that's why I don't worry about Grandparents Day. Anyway,
you got to worry about it because you're eventually.
What do you think of that belt?
I think it's. I like this belt.
It's the ugliest belt I've ever seen in my life.
For real?
I'm sorry. I don't like the belt.
You see the TNA belt?
I remember the TNA belt. Yes, I remember that. I remember. I think it's the second ugliest because Jeff Hardy's belt. Oh, that Joe when he was Willow, that purple belt that looked like it was straight out of Purple Rain.
I'm gonna tell you this. I didn't like the Divas belt. I'm sorry. I didn't.
The Divas belt was pretty bad. It was a butterfly.
Yeah, come on.
It was a tramp stamp.
Yes, you're right. It was a tramp stamp. Oh man. It was just bad. It was like, how do we get this?
The Divas belt was a tramp stamp. I would go snatch one off I got half.
Wow.
They should have just stuck with the original women's title.
Hold on.
Call it a day.
You gave your child a tramp stamp title?
That was the pinnacle of women's wrestling.
Okay. To be fair, yeah, you're right.
Good save.
Yeah.
That'd have been bad. Because you got both of them right there.
Yeah.
I'm not tagging in. You only... All special moves are on her. So, oh man. But the last thing. Well, not the last thing, but sorry. That's just an ugly belt to me. It's just a horrible belt.
I don't have a problem with the belt. It's
Chris Jericho made the Lost. The list of Dozier, really.
Wow.
Chris Jericho just made the Lost. Spell check.
Wow.
So.
Before we get into this.
Of Dozier.
Great play on words.
Good job. I like that one. My bad. I'm a little off today.
I wanted to say before, because we forgot to put this in the production meeting before the show started. I had a friend of mine from high school. His name is Sean Freeman. He decided to ask us if we pay for the actual tickets to go see the Joker with Trey Go. I just felt like I had to ask this one.
I almost made it the whole show without having to talk about this effing movie and not potentially blowing my lid about this movie. Why do y'all want to? Do you realize how stubborn I am?
Yes, I do.
I could end up, hypothetically, I could end up loving this movie. I could end up loving this movie from the cockle of my heart. And you know what? I will still deny it until I am blue in the face, until I'm 84 years old. I will deny the fact that I like this movie. But you know what? I don't have to. Because guess what? Batman's not in the movie. And here's another thing. If Warner Brothers decides, you go to me into this.
I really did. I knew I was going to.
But fuck it. Let's do it. If WB decides to have the Joker, you know that scene where he's standing up in the silhouette and the thing is open? He's going to kill all those people in that crowd. So, spoiler alert. He's going to kill all the people in that crowd. And guess what? The bat signal is going to shoot up and hit the moon. And that's what's going to happen in that movie. And that's the only bit of Batman you're going to get. That's all the Batman you're going to get. So, no, I'm not. Well, dude, go ahead. Send me the money. The Cash App is Trey_proper. Send me the money for the ticket. Send me, and I'll go watch it. And I'm gonna sit in that theater and I'm gonna have the same face that I have right now.
Hey Trey, why so serious?
Moving on.
Oh man, that was funny. He almost got through the whole entire show with that.
I really did. That's the last I'm talking about this effing movie. Let it happen. Just let it come out already. Let's go. There's more than one Joker in canon. Oh, let it go.
There's a 3 Joker.
So it almost works. Yes, but none of them are this Joker.
It's a theory. It's a 3 Joker theory.
Yeah, there's a 3. Yes, that's the whole Scott Snyder thing. But
I couldn't help it.
I hate you.
I love you too, Trey.
Don't touch me. So, I
couldn't help it.
Malik Yoba was in the news today. Well, not this, but this week. And I decided we wanted to talk about this because it's been a reoccurring thing where there are judgments based on people's preferences.
Yeah.
And I personally don't feel as though there's anything wrong with that man having the choice or having the preference to what he became.
Let's start from the
beginning. Sorry, because you threw me off.
I can help that.
He was in the news, and because he had announced that he was trans attracted, and that basically means he was attracted to trans women. He did so on an Instagram post, whereas he shared a post of an individual, a young man, who was being ridiculed for admitting that he is happily dating a trans woman, and he later on became revealed that he actually committed suicide, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So it's a sad scenario, and Malik Yoba decided to speak out about it because he himself is considered trans attracted by his own words. And I just think it's a shame. It's a damn shame that we still have to hear about stuff like this and people doing things. Whatever you choose to do what you want. I put a proper poll up about it. We didn't have the turnout for that one was similar to everything else. 91 to 9%. So I think 2 people voted against it, but I ain't worried about them. But yeah, everybody should be entitled to their preference. What do you think?
First off, I want to send my thoughts and prayers to the family of that guy who took his own life. The fact that you feel like you need to get ridiculed for liking what you like, I think it's stupid and I think it's pathetic. That whose business is it to make you feel belittled to like what you like? Mm-hmm. If you like it, hey, that's your own thing. I'm not being with you. I got my wife at home, and if it makes you happy, then that's what makes you happy. Stick with that. I also feel like those people. Come on, we in 2019. Move on. Why are you sitting there worried about whatever people like? If they like it, then so what? If they gay, they gay. If they straight, they're straight. If they like this, they like that. Who cares? Mm-hmm. That's their opinion. That's what they want to do. That's their lives. They should be able to live it however they want.
Yeah. But why don't they like me? That's what it boils down to.
Yeah, so he was not serious. But just
mind your business.
Yeah, it really is.
That's all.
It's none of your business at all. Why do you even care? It's not a business. If that's who you want to like, dude.
That's right, Patrice. People don't know how to mind their damn business. Yes. That doesn't count. That was her words. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's pretty much what it is. You shouldn't be concerned about what people like, what they like, or what they desire. It's it's your own. Everybody has their own individual bubble. Stay in your bubble. When my bubble interacts with your bubble, then we got to deal with that. But until then, your preference is your preference. It's above me.
Get over it.
So
yeah, perfect.
Yeah, it's none of my damn business. So let that man live. Stop trying to cover him. But the good thing that came out of this, besides the awareness of people being trans attracted, we might get another New York Undercover. They might remake it. I know that doesn't equate.
It's already in the
That was already in there.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
Thanks for telling us, CP.
You're very welcome.
You didn't say that in the group chat.
I'm tired of cop shows.
What?
Why are you tired of
SVU is amazing.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah, it's been amazing for 20 years.
Yeah.
21.
SVU, Ice-T, man, that guy is out of sight. I'm not like, no, I'm good.
That's David Caruso.
Is that him?
David Caruso.
We don't.
No.
We don't have the rights to that.
Really?
Oh, you gonna let her take your word?
Well, I can't fire her.
I didn't say fire her. I said you just let her take it.
What else is gonna do?
That's your trademark, man. You need to get your T-shirt. You got your brand new T-shirt, by the way. Go on blursandwhiskey.com and order that.
Go. That's what I'm talking about.
But yeah, man. You need to get that shirt done, man.
Yeah.
We don't own the rights to that.
What's up, Matt? What's the what? Sorry, checking out the comments. Love who you want and be with who you want, as long as you're not a map.
Mean ass person.
I think that.
What's a map mean? Forest clock. Let's go ahead and tell us what you're talking about. Malik Undercover. Really, Darren?
But he ain't got no shame though.
No, he doesn't.
It's a good joke. But
he was never undercover.
It almost went through my nose on that one.
Oh, well, now you know how it feels. But unfortunately, it's the soft stuff. It's apple cider that's going in your nose, not Jack Daniels or Jameson burning out your ability to smell things. But yeah, Horace, tell us what you mean by a map. I'm not familiar. Educate us. But
I think he's a mean ass person. That's what I think it is.
Okay.
Yeah. She's trying not to make the list on the cursing side. So credit to you.
Who's trying?
Where's it? What's that?
oh, pedophile.
Oh, that's actually a term. Minor attracted
attracted
person.
Yes.
That's something they came
Wow.
up with, trying to normalize themselves.
Yeah, trying to normalize.
Yeah.
See,
Moving right along.
but yeah, definitely, I'm excited about the shirt. It's you know, of course, I had to make it green because I just like to mess with that off camera guy.
Yeah, we all do.
Clearly, that was a failed attempt.
He just found
Okay, the light is just
You know what? Just go.
yeah,
Just
exactly.
go ahead and. There you go.
Slam dunk it.
And speaking of stealing chicks, oh man, I think that
I'm trying to help you out. You missed it twice. At least I went up for the layup. You still trying to shoot the three.
Moving on. But you know, I am happy for the man to actually be able to come out and speak how he feels. You know, be open
Speak
about
the truth.
Speak your truth. Live your truth. You know, like we say at the beginning of the show. You know, everybody, even that Technicolor rainbow in between, want everybody to be inclusive and feel safe to do what they want to say. There's a whole community trying to normalize them. What's the hell of a speech?
When you say in that Technicolor rainbow in between, because in the beginning when we first started off, I didn't even think about that. And then when you told me about it, like as the weeks gone along, I was like, I actually enjoyed it.
Yeah, I mean,
it makes. And we should normalize just being nice people. We should normalize just being peaceful people, not sitting there and ridicule people because of their sexual preference.
Unless they're a man.
Like kids, right?
Yeah, unless you're a man.
Yeah, because then you're gonna get clapped.
Yeah, he made a rhyme.
Man, I'm not a wordsmith. So, but yeah, no, I do want everyone to be inclusive and you know, like you said, just be normalize being good people. That's exactly what should happen. It shouldn't be a. But if the world was perfect, I don't know. So, I'm out of cards.
Yeah, we're out of things to talk about. We're out of triggers to get Trey to curse some more and. Bishes, but by the way,
well, you didn't hit the refill.
We did not hit the refill.
I thought we did.
We went right over the refill.
Oh,
you got Star Wars.
We got Doctor Doom. We got Star Wars. We got
Terminator?
Wu Assassins. Terminator. I'm sorry.
Wu-Tang. Was it American Saga?
Yes.
Amazon.
No, Hulu. Oh, yes. You need to watch. I'm sitting in my apartment and I'm literally screaming because there's one scene, no spoilers. I'm not going to tell you who does it. When you watch it, you'll figure it out. Where he grabs somebody by the beard and he proceeds to set it on fire. And I'm like, No, I can't. No, it's too important to me. Don't do that. That's just reminds me of when your wife talked about cutting off people's beards and stuff. Like, yeah, that's crazy. Like, no, not calling you crazy.
No,
but
yeah, it was crazy.
That's a bit much. So you better wrap that joke. Go to sleep.
I keep one eye open whenever I sleep around her. I make sure that.
But you guys gotta check out Wu-Tang. Oh man, I should have wrote it down. I should have.
But you got Wu Assassins, you got Wu-Tang, American Saga. We've been prepping it for the last month and a half. I feel like we should get a check from Amazon about it. The Boys. I mean, go ahead
because it's amazing.
It's amazing.
It's not that we have. We
don't have to do it.
No, listen,
it's an amazing show.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I want to hear what Trey thinks about this Doctor Doom. Like, how would they do it? How would you?
So, if we do a Doctor Doom film, first off, they have to do a Fantastic Four. Throwing away all the garbage that happened with the past Fox movies. Mm-hmm. They should start out with doing the four books of Doom, and that's as many series that basically explain the entirety. Like, don't do a Fantastic Four movie first. They come later. They can actually be ancillary characters in the Doom unit, in a Doomscape. Okay,
you can build a Doomscape.
Yes,
my favorite Doom story. Keep your train of thought. But my favorite Doom story is when he paid Luke Cage. He paid Luke Cage to do a job for him and then tried to stiff him on the bill.
And he couldn't kill him.
And Luke Cage
came back with a vengeance.
And we're not talking about
so
many. Went through all the Doom bots.
Yes.
Went to what's the name of the country?
Latveria.
Went to Latveria, Latavia, whatever. No, I think one of them, whatever. Went to Doom's country, eventually found the real Doom, and Doom was like, you know what, just leave me alone. I'll give you $50,000. and Luke is like, no, give me the $5,000 you owe me, and I'm good.
Hold on. And so he pulled a Mel Gibson from Payback.
From Payback.
They got it from.
It was all about principle.
This is back in the 70s, Joe.
In the 70s. It was
Luke
all about principle.
was out. If they do that, just imagine if they did that. I don't want the same Luke Cage. I want a different Luke Cage.
Oh,
but
that's funny.
Imagine if they did that in a live action. He just goes around and just straight wrecks shop and it's like, nah, give me a 5. Give me my 5. That's all. I'll find my way home.
I don't want
one of your Doom jets.
I don't want 50,000. I just want my 5. Just give me.
With the Doom movie, if they do it right, they do the books of Doom where that's the best origin of Doctor Doom. Shows what he went through as a child. Shows what he did. And don't stretch it out, Marvel and Disney, into 4 pictures. No, 1 picture. Childhood, middle, young adult into adulthood, where he takes over Latavia and becomes officially Doctor Doom. And that's
Dr.
after
Doom?
his
You said Noom.
I said Doctor Doom.
You said Noom, but continue.
Did I say Noom?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Trey's words. Get that beard ready. Get the little silver string in there too. So I mean, hey. You know exactly, the silver hair string that you got in that new shirt of yours. Hey, dude, I'm trying to promote your damn product. Get another shirt for this dude, Trey Words.
Please buy the shirt.
Yeah.
So we never have to have the conversation again. But no, they should definitely do the Books of Doom, and then that ties into his meeting up with Reed Richards, who's Mr. Fantastic, the guy who stretches, and then we can have his accident where he's permanently scarred. And go from there. And then you build on the Fantastic Four from there. Yeah. Give me Galactus. Give me Silver Surfer. Make it happen. Jesus, that's what I need to happen.
They need to do it the right way with Silver Surfer. I'm a huge Silver Surfer fan. Oh, my God. I hope they do this the right way. But let's end the show like we always do.
The Marquis of Death. Yes. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? You're going to get me on Comic Talk. Horace knows you talk about. No. We got to wrap up. Look up the Marquis of Death. That is one of the best Doom stories ever, and it just shows you how badass Doom is. Okay. So, but as always, we got to close out.
Yeah. Be sure to check us out on Facebook Live, YouTube, and Castbox. Go on to blursandwhiskey.com to go and get your merch, just like this cup, just like and be sure if you guys bump into us, ask about the wristbands. We'll go ahead because we're ordering some more so we can send them out to you guys.
You can't have my green ones. You're not getting them. Stop asking.
Yeah. We need to at least have one. We need to at least have some for ourselves, just so it's the flash. But yes, go on, like, share, subscribe, comment. Let us know what you like. Let us know what you don't like. Go on there. We're open here for just talk. But as we always end it, up to it, down to it. Fuck those who don't do it. We do it because we used to it. Drink, motherfucker, drink. And we out.